Namaste, my dear students of grade 6. How are you? Good. Okay, I'm too. So let me welcome you all back to our class. This is Unit 13, Reading 1, The Baby Quail. So I guess all of you are ready with your necessary materials, your textbook, your notebook, pen, a pencil. Are you all ready? Good. Here we go to our class. Before we begin, let us just look at the picture and talk a bit what is happening there in the picture. Please, everyone, look at the picture and you can simply make a guess what is happening there. Can you see something there? You can see the smoke coming from the jungle, right? Okay. What is this called? Fire site. Okay, right. You can see here the forest, okay? And in the forest you can see, look at this smoke, okay? And look at here, this is fire site there. Now, please tell me, how does it affect the birds? Look, can you please tell me what is the home for birds? Where does the birds live? Where do the birds live? Okay, they live in the jungle. Okay, so now please tell me what happens if there is fire site in the jungle. Good. If there is fire site in the jungle, then the birds living there lose their home. Okay, let's say when they are living in the jungle, if there is fire site, okay, they lose their home. Okay, it means they have to leave that place and move somewhere else. They lose their home, or they lose, their place where they are living, right? Okay, now you might have already guessed what we are going to discuss today. Can you please tell me what is this bird called? Did you make a guess? Good. This is right. This is the baby quail. Okay? Look at this bird. Okay? The baby quail. So, in today's class, we are going to read an interesting story about the baby quail. Are you interested to listen to story or not, everybody? Good. All of you are interested to listen stories. Okay? So today we are going to read this interesting story about the baby quail. So, here we go to the story, the baby quail. I am going to tell you this interesting story, but I request you all, my dear students, please guess the meaning of some highlighted words in the text while I am reading, and we can discuss later, okay? And we will just try to discuss about the meaning of those words, but please, you can just make guess to those words. What is the meaning of those words in the context while I am reading? Are you ready, everybody? Good. Here we go to read the story now. Are you ready all? Okay, let's begin the story. The baby quail. Once upon a time, the enlightened being was born as a tiny quail. Okay, you see there, long back. Okay, yes, many years ago, the enlightened being was born as a tiny quail. Okay, a small quail, a tiny quail. Although he had little feet and wings, look at here. Okay, although he had little feet and wings, okay, he could not yet walk or fly. This little bird could not walk or fly. His parents worked hard for feeding him. Okay, you can see there. Okay, the parents of this little bird, Quail, worked hard for feeding him. Okay, and what happened? You know, one day there occurred a big forest fire, you know. Yes, you already, looked the pictures there. Okay, so one day there occurred a big forest fire, and all the birds who were evil flew away at the first sign of smoke. Look, when there was fire in the jungle, all the birds, they flew away when they saw the sign of smoke. As the fire is spread everywhere, as the fire is spread everywhere, it extended, and got closer and closer to the nest of the baby quail. You know, the nest where the baby birds live, okay? When that fire came nearer and nearer, closer and closer to the nest of the baby quail, his parents remained with him. Look, this baby quail's parents, okay, were there till that time, when that fire came closer and closer. But, finally, the fire got so close that they too had to fly away to save their lives. My dear students, when the fire came really closer to the nest, the place where they live, okay, the parents of this little, quail, they also had to leave this little quail alone there, and they had to fly away to save their lives. And let's see some of the words there, okay? You might have highlighted some of the words there, so we'll just discuss. Enlightened, you have got there. The enlightened being was born. What does that enlightened mean? Okay, that means liberated, or you can say educated. For example, let's say Gautam Buddha. Okay, so Gautam Buddha was enlightened. Okay, he was enlightened. You can say Buddha. We call him Lord. Okay, so Gautam Buddha, okay, he was enlightened person, right? So you can say here, look at that bird that was also enlightened being, which was born as a what? A tiny quail. Some God power, हो? कुनै भगवानको रूप लिएर के को रूपमा जन्मिएको? You can see here a quail. Okay, quail, a bird. Okay, a small bird. Bird को रूपमा चाहिँ जन्मनु भएको. That is what we call enlightened. And you can see here quail, as I told you there, it is a small brown bird. You can see it there. Okay. And look at here, another one, and I told you there is also another word, right? Spread. You can see here the word spread, that means extended, okay? That is the word. Spread means extended, okay? Okay. And as I told you there, the word closer, nearer and nearer, okay? Let's see here, what happened then? All the trees, big and small, were burning and crackling with a loud noise, when there was a fire, in the jungle. So all the small and big trees, they were burning and crackling with a loud noise there. And the little quail saw that everything was being destroyed. Those trees, everything in the jungle was being destroyed by the fire. He could do nothing to save himself. Now, that was a big problem for this quail, He had wings, He had little feet, but he could not fly. So, look at there, he could do nothing to save himself. He could not save himself. At that moment, time, at that moment, time, it seemed that he was helpless, That little quail was helpless. Then let's see. The thoughts came to his mind, The thoughts came to his mind. What did, he think, what thoughts came to his mind? My parents loved me very much, he remembered. My parents loved me very much, okay. Let's see, unselfishly, they built a nest for me and then fed me without greed. My dear students, the bird's parents loved him very much, okay, and they also built a nest where that quail lived, okay, गुड पनि बनाएको, okay, and they also fed, him without greed. You understand? Okay, the parents of that little quail flew far away and they brought some food for that little bird. You know what happened? When the fire came, they remained with me until the last moment. Their parents lived until the last moment. All the other birds had already flown away a long time before. The other birds in the jungle, they had already flown away. Now, let's see some of the words. As you can see there, the highlighted words, you can see crackling. When there is fireside in the jungle, you can see a kind of what? A series of sharp sounds, in the jungle. That is what we call crackling sounds, kinds of sounds produced by that fireside. आग लागि हुँदा निक्लने एक प्रकारको आवाज, चित्कार, what you can say. Anyway, a kind of sounds, So, unselfishly, you can see here, the parents' bird, the parents' bird. They used to, love him unselfishly. That means, unselfishly means, you can see here, kindly, okay? You can see there, that is what unselfishly, kindly. You can also see the word here, greed, you can see the word. That means a strong desire for more wealth, or let's say possessions, power, etc. You understand, my home, my wealth, my properties, lots of things, just related to oneself, मेरो यस्तो भइदिए हुन्थ्यो भन्ने खालको. So the parents of that little quail did not have that sort of greed. And what happened, you also see the word there, destroyed. That means, you can see, damaged, all the trees and everything was damaged in the jungle. And let's see here, okay, right. My parents' kindness was so great, the baby quail, look at here, the quail is sitting, in the nest, and here he says, my parents' kindness was so great. They stayed and risked their lives, but still they were helpless to save me. They were kind enough, they were great, They stayed, till the last moment, but they were helpless. They could do nothing to save the little quail, when there was a fireside. Since they could not carry me, they were forced to fly away alone. When they were not able to save, that bird, since they could not carry, the little bird, little quail, they were forced to fly away alone. Wherever they are, I thank them for loving me so much. This baby bird, it's so grateful to its, let's say, parents, and saying, I thank them for loving me so much. I hope with all my heart they will be safe, well, and happy. Look, how grateful is this little quail, to his parents. Wherever his parents are, he wishes to have what? Safe, well, and happy. Look, this little bird is really grateful to his parents. Now, I'm alone. Look at there, this little quail is very much, sad, and he's saying, now I'm all alone. There is no one I can go for help. There is no one, everyone has flown away. There is no one I can go for help. I have wings, I have wings, but I cannot fly away. Though this quail has wings, it cannot fly away. I have feet, but I cannot run away. But I can still think. All I have left to use is my mind, Yes, look how positive is this bird. All I have left to use is my mind. I have my mind to use now. Okay, my wings can't fly. Okay, my feet can't run, but I have my mind which can think. Okay, the only beings I have known in my short life were my parents. Look at here what the baby quail says. The only beings I have known in my short life were only my parents. Okay, this is the bitter experience of the baby quail when there was a fireside in the jungle. And what happened then? Oh, let's see. The word, as you see there, the word kindness, that means, kindness means, you understand, it means to treat somebody with proper care and love. That is what? Kindness. Okay, and look at another one. All right, you see the word helpless, that means being very much weak, or let's say powerless. Okay, that is helpless. And let's see what happened at the end of this story, Look, then the bird felt an amazing miracle, When the baby quail was really sad, about his loneliness there in the jungle during the fireside, the bird felt an amazing miracle within his little body. What happened in his body, The enlightened being within the bird became active, and the bird felt powerful. My dear students, in the beginning part, that bird was the enlightened bird. Okay, so all of a sudden, what happened? The enlightened being within the bird became active, and the bird felt now powerful. Now it got the godly power of what? Wish. The bird got the godly power, that's God power of his what? Wish. Okay, what might be his wish? Let's see. So the little bird wished. What did he wish, Interesting. The little bird wished, may this land exist with the power of what? Truth. Look at this. what he wished there. May this land, that jungle, okay, may this land exist with the power of what? Truth. It means he wished to have the same jungle what he had earlier, okay, what it used to be in the past. So he wished to have the, the green jungle, yeah, you can say the greenery jungle as it used to be in the past, if it is true. And may all the birds and other beings who are still trapped by the fire be saved. Look at his another wish. He said, may all birds and other beings who are still trapped in the jungle, okay, by the fire be saved. Look at this. This was really the good wish for all the other birds who are also trapped in the jungle like him. He wished them all to be saved. And another wish again he wished, and may this spot be safe from fire for 1,000,000 years. My dear students, the little quail also wished, may this spot, that place, be safe from fire for 1,000,000 years. Okay? Years and years. यो ठाउँ, यो जङ्गल चाहिँ सधैँ के होस्, सुरक्षित होस्. This was his wish for all the birds, all the creatures in the jungle, and even that place. And you know what happened? And so happened what the bird wished. Look at, when the bird wished these things, it happened, what he wished. It came true. The jungle again became the what? Greenery. Look at this jungle now, okay? It changed as same as it was before, and those all the birds in the jungle, right? What might have happened there? It might have been saved there, okay? Right. Let's see some of the words there. That amazing, what can you see? Okay, that means surprising. And that means remarkable, that is amazing, achamma, okay? You can see that. And what is safe? That means not harmful, right? And look at another word, you can see safe, that is not harmful, okay? And another word is there, miracle, okay? What does that miracle? Wonder, okay? Miracle, which you cannot believe, okay? That is miracle. And look at another word here, exist, okay? You can see the word exist. That means happen, is what we call, yes, happen, exist, okay? And what else? There is also one of the word there, trapped, okay? That means, yes, it means confined, imprisoned there, is what we call trapped, okay? The birds in the jungle were trapped when there was fireside there. Okay, did you understand the, let's say, the story, how it happened, all these things, what a miracle happened there. Yes, my dear students, this was the really, interesting story about the baby quail, how he was saved from the fireside. Okay? Yes. If you have understood the story, now we move on to the comprehension exercises. Okay? So please everyone, so look at your exercise book. In exercise A, what you have to do there? You have to complete the following sentences with the words from the text which have similar meaning to the words in the brackets. Okay, look at, see, you can see some of the words here in the brackets. Okay, you read it quickly and try to find the similar words from the text. Let's read out first. The fire got so nearer that the parents' birds had to fly away too. What you have to do? You have to find the similar meaning of the word nearer. And the next one is, all the trees were burning and crackling with a loud sound. Okay, did you understand the word there, sound? Okay, so you have to find the similar meaning of sound. And the quail's parents risked their lives to save him, but they were powerless. Okay, the quail felt surprising, okay, change in his body. Look at the word here, surprising. You have to find the similar words of surprising there from the text. And another one is the tiny quail wished for the spot to be out of danger from fire forever. So you have to find the similar meaning of the words nearer, sounds, okay, powerless, surprising, and out of danger. So I'll give you the whole text. Now you have to try to find these words quickly. Okay, here we go to the text. Look at this text, everyone. You can see this text. Okay, I have highlighted some of the words for you. Now you have to try to find the similar meaning of the words. Let's see the first word. You can see nearer. Okay, so what is the similar meaning of the word nearer? Can you guess? Look at here quickly. I have highlighted the words like, look at quail, enlightened, you can say awkward, closer. Read this line. Finally, the fire got so close that, let's see. Got so close that they too had to fly away to save their lives. You can say, as the fire spread and got closer and closer. What does that mean? Can you make a guess? Okay, is that similar to nearer? The fire got so nearer and there is closer. Okay, yes, nearer, that the parents' birds had to fly away to. Okay, in the same way now, please you try to guess right other words. Okay, here are other words like destroyed is there, unselfishly, helpless, greed. You can read it quickly. Okay, kindness, risked, amazing, exist, trapped, wished. I have highlighted some words. Okay, you can read quickly and try to match. Okay, try to find the closer meaning to the words. Let's see here another one. Sound is there. Okay, so can you find any words with sounds? You can try to find some of the words there and try to find it quickly. Let's see once again. Another word is, let's say, powerless, surprising, out of danger. Okay, I hope all of you are scanning quickly, which words are closer, to these words in the text. Now, let's see. I guess you have got some of the words from the text. Look at the first one now. Okay, the fire got so near. What is the similar? Did you find? Okay, good. That means, yes, very good. The fire got so closer that the parents' bird had to fly away too. Very good. What about the second one? All the trees were burning and crackling with a loud what? Yes, you got the words right. That means noise, okay? Yes, all the trees were burning and crackling with the loud noise. What about next? Okay, powerless. The quail's parents risked their lives to save him, but they were powerless. Have you got the words? Very good. That means helpless. Powerless means you got the right word there. That is helpless. And what about next one? Surprising. The quail felt surprising. Have you found the words? Right. That means amazing. Okay, the quail felt amazing change in his body. And the last one, can anybody try? Good, you have already found the word. That means the tiny quail wished for the spot to be safe from fire forever. Okay, thank you very much. You have got all the words, similar words from the text. Now here we go to the comprehension questions exercise. Let's see some of the question here. Okay, we'll quickly read the text and try to find the answer of this question. Let's see. First question, who was born as a tiny quail? And second question, what did all the birds fly away from the forest? Why did the bird's parents have to fly away without the little bird? What was the amazing miracle? And was the little bird's wish fulfilled? And how do you feel about the little bird's parents? Now here we go to the questions answer one by one. So let's try to go to the first question. Please everybody, I request you to look at the text quickly and find the answer. Okay? Who was born as a tiny quail? Can you please quickly read the text and tell me the answer? Okay, have you found the answer? Good. You might have got the answer there. Okay, you can see. You read the first line there. The enlightened being was born as a tiny quail. Right. Okay, that was the correct answer. So please now you can write, okay, who was born as a tiny quail? The enlightened being was born as a tiny quail. Right? Good. Look at second question. Okay, why did all the birds fly away from the forest? Okay, why did all the birds fly away from the forest? Please, again, I request you all to read quickly this text and please find why they all flew away and fly away from the forest. Okay, did you find? Good. See there? All the birds who were able to flew away at the first sign of smoke. Look, why? Why did they all fly away? The reason is, you got the answer? They saw the sign of what? Smoke there in the jungle, right? So what did you write? Yes, all the birds, they flew away from the forest because they saw the sign of what? Smoke in the jungle, right? And they flew away. Good. What about, right? Next question. Question number C. You can see, why did the bird's parents have to fly away without the little bird? Now, why did they fly without the little bird? Okay, did you read? Please read the text quickly and tell me, why did they fly away without their little bird? Oh, did you find? The fire got, the fire got so close that they too had to fly away to save their lives. Okay, you got the answer there. They had to fly away. Why? To save their lives. Okay, they had to fly away, or they would be also, yes, killed there in the fireside jungle. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, D. What was the amazing miracle? Please read it quickly again. What was the miracle there? The bird felt an amazing miracle within his little body. And what happened? The enlightened being within the bird became active and the bird felt powerful. Was that amazing or miracle? Okay, good. The enlightened being within the bird became active and the bird felt powerful. Right. So then how do you write the answer? Good. You can write, the enlightened being within the bird became active and the bird felt powerful. Okay, that was really amazing. Okay, at the end of the story. Okay, and look at next question. Was the little bird's wish fulfilled? Okay, what do you think? Was it fulfilled? You read there. Okay, when you read it, you can find, so happened what the birds wished. And what do you think? Was it fulfilled or not? Good. Okay. Yes, it was fulfilled, Whatever the little bird wished, was fulfilled. You can simply write it. And the last question, you can say, how do you feel about the little bird's parents? What do you think? Now, you don't have to read the text. Please tell me, what is your opinion? How do you feel about the little bird's parents? Were they kind? Okay? Or they were selfish? What do you think? You can please tell me your idea, your opinion. Okay? Did you just, think about your idea? Very good. Okay, you can simply tell me your idea, okay? I feel they are kind enough since they were helpless to save their baby's what? Life. Okay? Of course, they wanted to save their baby's life too, but they were helpless. They could do nothing. But they were great. They were kind enough. Okay? So this is, let's say, the opinion that you can share, you can tell about the birds. Yes, my dear students, so with this we have found all the information of these questions from the story. Hope you have got all the information there. Now, let us recap a bit. What did we do in our class today? Right. In our class today, we read an interesting story, The Baby Quail. Right? I hope you enjoyed it. And then, after reading the story, we also discussed some unfamiliar words and also their meanings. And after reading this story, lastly, we did some comprehension exercises based on the story. Right? Very good. So with this, we have come to the end of our class, but before we end up this class, I just would like to assign you a very short task, home assignment for you. Okay? Yes, there is a question. Have you ever seen a forest fire? So how do you feel about it? Please write your feelings and show it to your teachers and friends. Okay? Yes. So with this, we have really come to the end of this class. Thank you so very much for your participation. I hope you enjoyed the whole lesson. We'll see in the next lesson. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.